Alright, what is going on everybody? It is Tristan here, and today in this short video what I want to get into is discuss some upcoming sneakers. A couple of these I may have discussed very briefly, but I know for some of these I've not mentioned them at all, so I want to get into that and discuss them. So if you want more content like this, check my Instagrams down below. Go give me a follow there if you want to. Check out, some of my story posts and all that. I think I've posted something yesterday, but I could be wrong. And of course, feel free to check out my socials here as well, my cook group. If you guys want to go give this a follow, feel free. I've been working on this for a while with my friend Drew. Shout out him. So we have a lot on the way with this, and it's been a whole process. So we've been helping people cop sneakers. We got 3 people, copping off-whites. Don't forget about that. That was a recent success post, so y'all can go through this and see. We've been doing good, helping some people out. So that's all I need to say, and let's get into it. So the first one I want to mention right here, dropping summer 2023. So this is a 2023 leak, so keep in mind there's some time on this one, around a year maybe, like a little bit less than a year until this one would probably drop. But this is the Jordan 11 Columbias. This is what people think is going to be dropping again. There's some information that's been sent out on it, and hey, it's got everybody's attention again. And looking at these again, very, very clean. Of course, some other colorways as well. Y'all can see, of course, these are apparently we actually got a whole slideshow, it seems like, here. But yeah, Columbia 11s, and then you also got again the Thunder Red 4, or not Thunder Red, but the Thunder 4s, which again apparently they're going to be retroing this. That's only a leak though. There hasn't been anything really confirmed on it, and that's like a whole debate right here. There's a lot of people saying this isn't going to drop, a lot of people saying this is going to drop, but I've discussed this one before, so I don't really want to discuss it for too long. And I've discussed this one, so the one I probably will mention right now is the Columbia 11s. This is the one that we'll discuss right now. And just saying, this is a super clean pair of 11s, really clean 11s, do well over time, so that's always something to mention. And first one I kind of want to mention right here, I don't know why my roommates are talking so loud in the background. They're probably arguing about some stupid but yeah, aside from that, Columbia 11s coming soon, 2023 summer. I like these. I honestly would rock these, I'm not gonna lie. I don't even like 11s, but these clean. And the next one we got going on right here, we got some metallic red foam runner, or not foam runners, Jesus, please excuse me, Foamposites. Hopefully you understand where I got confused there. Please understand me, okay? Both of them have foam in the name, but obviously they look different. Yes, they look different. It's very obvious. But looking at the metallic red Foamposites right here, what we got going on, apparently these will be returning in summer 2023 as well. I think this is a very nice model. I think it's a great colorway to bring a return on the Foamposites. Of the Foamposites form, I think it's very good. It's a solid decision, and these will definitely do well just because, people are going to want these. They're going to base it off again. You see someone's talking about the 2012 version right here, which if you have a 2012 pair that you got for your collection and it's still a DS, what are you doing? You're just wasting your money, bro. And that's why I'm very selective about the pairs I keep in my personal collection. I don't just grab every pair that releases, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to have a pair that I spent $200 on just sitting in my closet that I never wear. I'd want to do something else with that $200, you know what I mean? Like save it or not put it into some shoe I'm not going to wear. So that's just what I'm saying. And obviously, no offense to my boy in the comment sections here. Everybody can do their own thing. I'm just saying, if you got, I don't know why that just popped up, but if you got a lot of pairs, and there's a lot of pairs that you have that are not worn, I'm just saying, my boy, you might be wasting some funds there. Hopefully we can agree upon that. But if we can't, hey, no big deal. We don't have to. So aside from that, metallic red Foamposites, these are obviously going to do well just because, again, it's the return. It's a great retro, and the hype is there. I mean, you can just tell by this comment section. Hype is there. People, I'm not seeing one comment that's saying, no, I don't want these. Look, if you don't want them, don't wear them. Like, everybody is saying, basically, step aside, I need these. So we're going to depend on stock. These could be doing some numbers around that time. But another one, of course, very simple pair, hide and seek Air Jordan 3s. I thought these were kind of basic and very simple, nothing too crazy. But again, 3s have been doing pretty well recently. There's been more models of 3s being produced. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say that. I would just say that they've been bringing back more good colorways of Jordan 3s, and that's why they've been doing a little bit better. Fire Reds, Racer Blues, those are a couple things, recently have been kind of kicking it back up because both those colorways are very wearable 3s, and I mean, people have been wearing those exclusively for the color, not even for the model. Some people are like, I just like how the Racer Blues look. I just like how the Fire Reds look. I don't care about, Jordan 3s. I'm not a fan of Jordan 3s, but the colorway, that's where I got attracted. So some people are starting to rock with 3s because, they're starting to make some colorways that are more wearable to the general public, if that makes sense. And this is kind of one of those. It's very simple, I'm not a fan of this one, to be honest, but could it do well? Maybe, but most likely around drop day, this one will probably be a brick. But we have to see how threes will be performing in 2023. Maybe this will be like some sort of crazy hype sneaker. I don't think it will be, though. I don't think it will be. And another one aside from this one I should mention right here, the Laney 14s, another very clean sneaker, of course. Jordan 14s, you know, these drop every once in a while, not often, but like every once in a while, you'll be like, oh, okay, here's a pair of 14s. And this is a great one to return with, again, in 2023. And this colorway, again, extremely wearable, very nice. Those are factors you have to look at nowadays. When a colorway, how wearable is it? How nice would it pop on foot? Those are all things you have to look at. And this is one of those ones that you would get in hand and you would be like, oh, wow, this looks better in hand than it does in pictures. I'm sure that'll probably be the case with this sneaker. It already looks great in pictures, but I'm sure if I got an in-hand view of the sneaker, I'd be like, oh, this is actually pretty nice. I don't rock with 14, so I personally wouldn't put them on for that. But colorway, oh yeah, these are dope. I'm rocking with these heavies. So shout out Nike and Jordan. This is Jordan's under Nike, but you know what I mean. Just these are big thumbs up. And another one aside from this, of course, we got the Jordan 6 Chrome, which again, a lot of people have said these are going to be some of the more hyped 6s we've seen in a while, which to any of my Jordan 6 fans, let me know in the comments. And I just noticed that earlier in the video, I called some 6s some 7s, which is pretty funny. I always make simple mistakes like that, but I'll probably correct it, while I'm editing, so comment section, leave me alone, but it's probably too late. So aside from that, let me know what you guys think about these. I think it's all right sneaker. I mean, I've seen a lot of very simple Jordan sneaker colorways, kind of like this one, where it will just be 2 or 3 colors. It won't really be much. And that's kind of like, I feel like a go-to thing for them with a lot of these like 6s and 7s and things like that. They don't make them too out there. They're just very basic and simple colorways. But I've seen what these are reselling for. I've seen what these have been reselling for. I'm not forgetting about this. And oh, hey, shout out Prestige. Shout out Zane. That's actually pretty dope. I didn't even notice he was on Z Sneakerhead. So shout out Zane for getting posted up here. I know he got that Memphis connect, so I'm not even tripping. But yeah, shout out Zane. So I'm glad he actually got here in Z Sneakerheads. This is a Charlotte local, so that's pretty dope. But aside from this, we also got this 2022 Argon Dunk Low right here. Now, Nike copying names again, but no big deal because Nike is just not very creative with coming up with names for sneakers. And this one right here, the Argon Dunk, don't forget we already had a dunk named the Argon Dunk, which was the Union Dunk we had this year. So just kind of keep that in mind. But again, I feel like this one will do well. Very wearable colorway, kind of a couple shades of blue along with a hint of white on the sneaker. So I know people are going to be going crazy for these, but I want you to check out the retail right here. I want you to check out the retail right here. Why are these $130? Why? Why are these $130? I know it's just like, it's so taxed. That is so taxed for dunks. These should be like $90, $100 max on retail. But again, I can't be criticizing retail too much because you know what these will resell for, even more. So, but there's a difference, there is a difference because companies aren't reselling, but it seems like they're getting pretty close to trying. So aside from that right here, a couple other ones I want to show you guys. Of course, I've showed these so many times, so I've actually kind of gotten sick of these. Y'all hit on Memphis. Yeah, I did, my boy. Don't worry. But yeah, aside from this right here, the white and navy Jordan 4, I've seen this one a lot. I'm not necessarily a huge fan just because I don't rock with the cement theme on this pair. I feel like it throws it off completely. I feel like if they had left that out, the sneaker would be a lot better. But they made this cement theme white navy Jordan 4, and I just don't think it fits. I don't. I'm going to be honest. I don't think it does. Maybe it's retroing something. I don't think it is. But just from what I know, I'm not really rocking with these. And of course, 2 more I want to show you guys right here. Actually, I didn't even put one up here, so but just ignore that. But right here, apparently some more Travis Scott colorways of lows on the way. We don't need more. Like, please stop. This is enough. But you keep showing pairs, apparently this is like the woman's sale version, so they're dropping like a woman's sizing reverse mocha low. But there's so many of these Travis Scott Jordan 1 low collaborations coming. It's gonna tank a lot of these future ones, coming down the line. Like a lot of these future ones are not gonna be holds because people aren't just gonna care about them enough. They will be good long term, but not in terms of like reselling right off the bat. They will resell, but just, you know what I mean. So aside from that, those are some of the sneakers I wanted to show you, my cook group, all those details. You guys should definitely go follow this down below. I guess we're in the outro right now, so go follow all this stuff right here. And again, if you're interested in joining our cook group, feel free. Again, we've been hitting on a lot of stuff lately, having some good success against some early pairs, multiple lottery dunks, people having some in-store pickup success. We got that info, how to hit in sneakers, all that. So if it's something you're interested in, check it out down below. We appreciate you guys, and that's everything that needs to be said. So I'm ending this screen recording. I'm Tristan. Love you all. Appreciate you all. And to everyone in my cook group, stay tuned for the daily steals we got later. I'm dropping some Panda Dunks, a bunch of other stuff under market prices. So stay tuned. That's it. I'm T, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.